Get Samsung and LG's best features on any Android phone this week on SpoonFed Mobile. If there's one thing that we've learned over the last 12 months, it's that the likes of Samsung and LG are actually out-innovating Google when it comes to software. In fact, there's a lot of people who have pure Google devices like the Nexus 4 who wish that they had some of that magic that's inside the Galaxy or the Optimus G. But you can actually do that. Avram did a piece for us recently on how you can get some of the best features of the Galaxy line and some of LG's phone inside any Android phone.
Right. So it's interesting because LG and Samsung have included some really great apps on their phones, but the good news is there are third-party apps that will give you the same functionality, and most of them are even free.
So let's go through some of those applications. I think one feature that a lot of people love about Samsung and LG's phones is the ability to multitask. So for example, on the Galaxy Note 2, you can run two applications at the same time. On LG phones, you have Q-Slide, which gives you some transparency, so you can run another application on top of that. What can you do on any Android phone?
So there are a number of apps that feature floating applications that you can get through the Play Store. For example, here's one called AirCalc, which is like a little calculator that you can drag around like a window. But better still, you have here Floating Browser, which will allow you to put a browser on top of your desktop, drag that around and resize it just like you would in Microsoft Windows or Mac OS X.
Right.
In addition to that, you can even play video in a window.
Oh, that's neat. So you can have multiple applications running on the same screen at the same time, sort of like a PC on your phone.
Yeah, it's getting easier to multitask in Android than it is in the latest version of Windows, in fact.
So one of the coolest parts of the latest Galaxy Note commercials is that you have a bunch of guys who are sitting around and one person writes something on the screen and everyone else can see what he's drawing. And there is an alternative for people who have not just Android phones, but iOS, right?
Correct. So SyncSpace is a third-party app. It's available for free. You can get it for Android, you can get it for iOS, and you can even view the drawings in real time on other platforms like on a PC. So all you need to do is you launch up SyncSpace and you get a blank white screen here to draw on with lots of tools. And what you want to do is you want to go to the menu and there's a syncing option, and you want to hit Email Sync Link. When you hit that button, you're going to get the option to send a link to a friend, and then that friend will tap on the link and go to the website, tap again, and it opens the app, and you have a shared drawing space. And this is all happening over the internet, not over Wi-Fi Direct, so you don't have to be in the same area as me. You could be on the other side of the world and it would work. So you'll see it's pretty quick too. So if I draw a letter here, it's going to appear there right away. And it goes both ways, so if you draw a letter, it'll come to me the same way, so we can work together on this drawing.
So one of the features that a lot of people don't even know that LG phones can do, or at least the higher end ones, is that you can use Q Translator to look at text in real time and translate what it is right on your screen. Right?
Yeah, even Google can't do that with Google Translate because you have to take a still photo with Google Translate and then wait for it to download the information from the cloud. Q Translator does it in real time and even offline. But good news is you don't need an LG phone to get that functionality. There's a wonderful program out there called Cam Dictionary, which is available in the Google Play Store for any phone. And it will also translate text in real time, and it has downloadable dictionaries so it can translate in real time offline. So here we have a Chinese language textbook, and it has the English written on the right side and the Hanzi written on the left. And we're going to take Cam Dictionary and roll right over this rather long word here, and you're going to see that it's going to translate it in a couple seconds. Gong Gong Chung Suo translates as a public place, and that is totally correct.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And this is something that there's a free trial, but if you want, there's a premium version too.
There's a free trial, and then you have to register it. I believe it's around $6, but well worth its price in gold because you can use this on street signs when you're abroad, on menus, whatever you need, and it works extremely well, extremely quickly, and you don't have to wait for it to very slowly submit the data to the cloud and get your information back.
So I think it was HTC who started with this, where you had different gestures where you can flip the phone over to silence a call, and then Samsung took it to the next level with the Galaxy line. But you can do some things on your own if you download the right apps, right?
Yeah, so there's several apps that enable motion gestures that will do different things for calls. There's one that I really like called Easy Answer, which is free, which allows you to shake your phone to ignore an incoming call or to hang up an existing call, or even it will answer your phone by simply sticking the phone up to your ear without you having to actually touch a button on the screen.
Well, I like the idea of silencing the call just by shaking it, because I've been in meetings where my phone has gone off. We want to try that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just dial you, and then when it comes in, all you have to do is just shake it.
Yep. All you have to do is shake it. No need to hunt around and actually peck the button, which is especially good if you're in an area where you don't necessarily have a quick touch. So you see, I just had to shake it for a second there. Interestingly, your call is still showing on my phone. It just silenced the ringer. It didn't send you directly to voicemail.
Right.
But as long as I ignore it, it'll go straight to voicemail.
So thanks, Abram. Those are just some of the cool applications that turn any Android phone into a super phone, especially if you're jealous of your Galaxy toting friends. And for more of our top picks, go to laptopmag.com.